Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, nice to have you all here. Welcome Kirdan and all the others who might lurk in the background. And yeah, today we play a bit of Dark Souls and see how far we get. And, sorry, and yeah, maybe we do some other fun stuff. Maybe I have maybe we have to do some editing or something, I don't know, I still kind of did not make as much progress today as I would have wished, that's why I'm also quite late. Also because of other things, but yeah, that's it. Where are we currently in Dark Souls though? I think the next would be the gargoyles or something. Is that okay? Ow, my ears. That was really loud. That is why it's so loud. Unfortunate. Okay. That should work. Is it correct? Sounds strange for you too. I mean, it's really loud. This is why that is. Maybe. Yes, it works. Okay, sorry for the problem. It just was really loud for me. Yeah, gargoyles next. We have this sword here. Let me check my fantastic list there in the background. I have a fancy thing. Also, let me double check if the on. That's good. Fancy list in the background. Where is it? Work, okay. Yeah, let me this myself. Great Club I have to edit because Great Club we ignore because I won't play the Great Club. In this playthrough we play the Zweihänder. That's also the weapon of choice I will use against the gargoyles, but this weapon we currently have, the funny sword, I also need to double check if this weapon here is at full... It has full repaired it, okay. Yeah, gargoyles are also frightening. We have enough damage though. Oh, we can put in the stuff we need a bit later. We don't need to buy anything. Night Demon we can do later. And the next thing is getting to the gargoyles without dying. That is the first or the biggest problem. Maybe we switch to the spy already. You can see I even have fast roll with the spy in there, which is good. We have 10 Estus, also good. So no excuses. Oh, we could start the timer. Probably the timer's wrong anyway, but whatever. Oh, no direction. Game tricked me. So let us see. Oh, we already killed these dudes here. Okay, that works. Still very loud for me. I don't know why it's so loud for me. Like, it's really loud. Because I use different earbuds or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, this dude here on the stair. No. Was very unlucky by my side. For the next section, though, I will use the break sword. Next section is really annoying. buff them. That makes it dangerous. That makes things a lot easier when you do it like this. It's steps. Okay, it was below us. Oh, the steps. Always scary. And our soul here, we get our humanity back. I know it's potentially dangerous because of this guy here. Right here on the stair. I love the Zweihander, it's just an amazing weapon. We can free the dude. We don't have to free him. If you beat the gargoyles, he's free anyway. And we won't use the FAP ring too. Well, it is a reason why you are sitting in jail, right? I mean, I don't know how you get out. It would be cool if you don't free him, he can't free himself. That would be awesome, but... But he does. Yeah, we got our humanity back. We're back at 3. We don't need them really, but... Just in case, it's always good to have a humanity. You know, at 5 soft humanity, which is also not bad. With how much we started. We have all our healing items. Still. Nobody in here. Okay, I'm kind of start being nervous. Because gargoyles always... yeah, annoying enemies. A lot of things can go wrong with them. Not gonna lie. Always scary fighting them. So like the breathing that you hear when you're island. Okay. We need all the gargoyles. Iron resin. Yeah, the fight doesn't start anyway. The important thing is to switch to the healing thing. On paper, I practiced the gargoyles a lot. See, there was an HP bar loading. That was funny. Okay. Nothing goes. Half HP. Oh no. That's a very bad pattern. Probably die. We're probably dead here. That is the fight you never want to. That is a fight you never want. Second hit didn't land. Okay, we got it. Oh, for real. God damn. That was a messy fight. A really messy fight. The problem was, like, I hit this gargoyle once and I brought him to half HP already. Like, half HP with one hit. And then the second gargoyle already spawned in and he did, yeah, he did an annoying, jump back attack, so I couldn't get the hit in. Oh, it was really messy, but we made it in the end. And that's our first Bell of Awakening, I would say. Next would be the Great Club, but we can remove... can we remove this by clicking here? If I do this... Did he just reset? No. Not reset. I mean, I could just put it all the way to the end. Just arrange it there too. We have to stop the timer to do this? No, that's not the problem. This program here is a bit complicated. Rename profile, add profile. No, we don't want to add a new profile. Maybe it's gone and I have to restart the program. Oh, no, I have a problem. How do I get to this thing again? Sorry for messing around, but I don't know how to remove it. Maybe I should have done it before the stream started, but I forgot. This might be an issue. Why is the timer still running? Even close the program. In a way, very strange. No, it's still there. Why is that? I don't know. It says we are Gwyn. Gwyn is wrong. Havel is wrong. Gargoyles. We got that. Okay. Now it should be active. I don't know, chat. It's complicated, but we made it, I think. So next is Quilak already. Before we go to Quilak, though, we have to climb up the ladder and get to this thing here. But it's also very funny. You can even kick down. I mean, it's so funny that they implemented this ladder attack stuff here. And when you have no stamina, you fall down like this. It's kind of funny. What they forgot, though, is to implement a climb ladder fast button, considering how many ladders there are in this game. Oh god, I missed the ladder. I almost jumped down there, chat. Almost. Because he would not grab the ladder for whatever reason. Press X and just keep walking forward. Is that... Oops. Okay, that's a Bell of Awakening. Nice cutscene. Okay, yeah, in the Discord is really confusing me. I don't know what he's talking about. What's this weird chat stuff he would... I don't know. Remove this, we don't need it. Do we have a better ring? Oh. When do I do the Stray Demon? I have to do the Stray Demon before I go to Sen's Fortress. Because I need the crafting materials from there. I think I do Snuggly then. Snuggly stuff. Hello.
Greeting. I am Oswald of Herrick.
Learn the gesture. There's not much else we would need. It's a very cool trick which you can do with this guy. You can kick him a bit or push him a bit and move him here to this ladder. Then you can climb up and talk with him. And then you bug the animation of climbing a ladder and then you can somehow climb through the floor. It's really ridiculous how it looks. Also kind of funny. And I don't want a homeward bomb because then we are at the wrong side. We need to go to the shrine. So we just move out from this direction. That was funny. And all we need to do is take this elevator for this. Could go to Snuggly. I don't really feel like it, so we simply won't do it. This, and now we have to get the FAP ring. I don't need it though, but I don't want his quest line. There's that. Hey!
You leave me no.
Yeah, no choice. Now we have his 5 humanity, which is, I think, the best part for us here, even though as said, the FAP ring is really good. Don't have something, except we have this soul here, which we can pop. Nice, some extra souls. If we would do the Capra Demon next... Oh, I don't want to do... I want to do the Capra Demon when I'm even higher in level. It's just too much of a run killer for me to commit already to the Capra Demon. I want a decent amount of health and a decent amount of damage, so we just go to 28. That's also enough to use the club. Can't upgrade the weapon we have further. We have to do a complete clear of the swamp. But so far, Runner's still alive and doing good. Next section, let's see, is the elevator here? It is. Good. So we go to Quelaag now. Next on the boss list, but we have to make a very, yeah, complete clear of Blighttown. I don't look forward to that. Did I get the soul here? I did. We have everything. We did get the soul from here too. Homeward boned out, I remember that. Risky move, but it worked. I tried it a few times, it seems to be consistent. At least for me. This section here could become a bit annoying though. 100% blocks maybe better than... Don't we have... Wait, we have this shield. This shield's even better than this. Because it also blocks poison stuff to 100%. Problem is... Those don't die from one backstep, I think. But almost. Oh no, I know what I forgot. We don't really need it. It was stupid by my side. Okay. Can we maybe die? Thought that would be the last hit, but I was wrong. Did you see this? This was strange. Let's do this again. It's like lightning in the background. Quite funny. This is the power of it. Why you see how you stagger enemies with it. It happens very often. I hope we get a humanity drop though. Also, don't worry, I won't commit for the I won't try the wax threads. Okay, there is a... Yeah, there is the toxic man, let's call him that way. Please, leave me be. There's another toxic man on the other side. And we got it. Here's the dangerous part. We have to do an invader now. Mildred. So great that we one-shot the enemies here. Try to not get poisoned here on my way. Be great. There it is. Man-eater Mildred. Just here full HP. It's Mildred. 5. Pretty awesome in NPC invader. Give us access to the bonfire now. We also get an extra Estus here. 2 extra Estus from killing her. And a bunch of souls. She gives the soul drop she gives pretty decent. Not gonna lie. We already killed a bunch of dudes here. One of those items here is... Oh, we are poison now. It is a status we have to live with now. We are fast. We here's a level with ease. There's another here right around the corner. I also totally forgot to get the item here. We don't need it though, but why not getting it? Oh, Birchman's here. Welcome, man. Nice to see you. Still doing the no death run. Run's still alive. We just defeated Mildred. Next is Quilak on the plan, and pretty much I try to clear this level completely. Exit. Let's just Estes already. There's some scary stuff here on the level. What else do we need? There is another item up here which we could get. I also want to get to the worms because we need all the large titanite shards in this level. All of them. That is one. There's the Great Club, by the way, that I removed from our route because this time we play the Zweihänder. Awesome weapon too. I think the Great Club outscales the Zweihänder at some point, but it takes a while to get there, and the Zweihänder has better stagger damage, and I like the moveset more. So even though it's pretty similar, to be honest, but there are slight differences. This here we don't need. Pyromancy and some clothes. Don't really need those. There's the first worm. These worms are very interesting for us. First of all, I heal up. Because they can screw us over seriously. The Wizard Zwei, it's relatively easy. We can just defeat it on range. They can drop large titanite shards. The more they drop, the less we have to farm them. We have to buy them later in Sensk Fortress. Oh, we're out of poison. That's it, I guess, to some degree. We will get poisoned again, so don't worry. No drop though. I hope we get at least one. There's another titanite shard. Yeah, there it is. Okay, nice. We got one. Really hard to see. Let's double check here. If they surround you, those things can become quite dangerous for us. So I try to avoid getting surrounded. With a lot of patience. Heal up here. Oh, it's... Okay. Drop chance is not that low, but I don't have the ring, and we don't have full don't have max item find with through humanity yet. I learned not long ago that Zweihänder was used as an anti-pike weapon. Yeah, exactly. I think it's German. It's also called Gassenhauer, I think, because you can cut it's there to destroy the pikes for the enemies. Oh, I did not see this man here. And that is where it becomes dangerous. Oh boy. Poison and several of those dudes around. See how dangerous it is when you are low on HP and two of them jump you at the same time because you did not notice them. That is the other large titanite shard we need. We got one. Uh-oh. I lost orientation there for a moment. Yeah, it makes sense then. You can, yeah, destroy the pikes with it. It's pretty decent. This section we don't block, so I could switch back to the other weapon we have. They are all both dead. We got nothing there. This weapon there over there we don't need. Now we just go for the extra amount of shards here while we are here. Maybe we get another drop. Yeah, here's one. We have 2 now. I think we don't have to buy any then Winston's Fortress. Oh, for real. Alrighty. It's also one of my favorite weapons in Souls, so I really enjoy playing it. No drop. Now this is the server, I think it's pronounced. Serves you well. But not the weapon we will use here. The rest, yeah, I don't want to go farming here a lot. I try to... I don't want to farm in these no-death runs. We can, while we are here, we can maybe keep one of them. That's a pretty silent, so they're pretty good at sneaking up. There are 2 more over there, but I don't care. We got 2 large Titanite shards. I think we don't have to buy any then, or maybe we have even 1 too many, I'm not sure. But getting 1 drop here is really neat, to be honest. The question is 6 Titanite shards enough for me to beat Quelaag? Because 6 Titanite shards. If 5 Estus is enough for me to beat Quelaag, because if it were, oh, I'm an idiot. We got 5 of those. Maybe a bit risky, to be honest. But the advantage would be, we could avoid the elevator with it. But on the other side, I could also level 2 times and get some decent amount of HP. I think that's probably worth it far more. We take the Crest Shield. Because it has 80% magic damage block. It has very poor fire resistance. 55, okay. That's okay-ish too. But, yeah, the reason why we need this is definitely for the fire resistance. And... is there anything else we need to do, chat? Oh yeah, and I remember now. We have found us some juicy souls, which we will get to 3k. Maybe... oh, that's even 3k each. I thought it would be the 1k soul. Well, a level up. Wow, that's a lot of level ups. 1, 2. I would say, just in case, it might be smarter to get to 23, but well, let's split it up. Let's do it like this. Oh, while we are here, we can also kindle the bonfire and get to 10 Estus here. And we don't need the double humanity, so we can use those. So these give little bit resistances. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have used more. Let's take 3 or something. It gives us extra resistances, which is pretty awesome. There's also the Great Hall. Oh, thank you for the sub, man. Much appreciated, Birchman. Awesome that you are back and thriving here. Very nice. And you got your streak. I hope you enjoy this stream. Probably a bit quieter today. Still have some work to do, sadly. Did you try out Battlefield Bad Company? Battlefield 2042. The demo. See this item there? That's the Great Club for people interested. It's really powerful. Take the safe route where no rock can hit us, where we don't even aggro these stone throwing dudes there. Play it really safe. My Quelac is usually relatively good, but there's one situation I need to avoid, which can kill me. And I mean, our HP bar is now decently big. It's also helpful. But how much time? Too much time. We have moss clumps though, not that many. I'll take it. I've seen you play it, some of it. Though I don't even try to play it as betas are not optimized. Yeah, it's really... Technically it was really terrible. I've seen better betas. I mean, the game on paper, on theory, should have already been out, but it got delayed. And... Or maybe it... I'm not sure what the original release was. Was it 17th, 19th, 20th, 29th, something like this? October, it should have come out. Now it's 19th of November. And just, yeah, even though it's a older beta version, it's kind of nervous, I have to admit. We need anything, we need just a shield and the Zwei. And play it safe. Just skip the cutscene. That's a decent amount of damage. I hate this attack. It's one of the attacks I hate most. Need to get away from the lava there. What am I doing there? Wow! This is the dangerous attack. But that's why we have this thing here. He's not helping a lot, or she does it again. And use this opportunity to heal and reposition. Rarely get hit by this one attack that she just did there. Oh no. This is a dangerous place. Oh, I missed her. And we need to reposition. I don't... The most dangerous part with Quelac is when there's lava and you are between her and the lava. That is when it gets dangerous. A lot of things can go wrong there. Just a small attack. I try to play it safe. Oh no, she does the cool attack. Of course, she iframes it. And this is where we don't want to be. Well, the lava already vanished, it's good. Finally, we got a hit in. This is a cool attack. No, it's not the cool attack. Not like she has cool attacks, considering all the fire here. I hate that she can hit us there. This, I think, make the... Aww, this is so annoying with a Zwei because of how slow it is. I just want to play decently safe. I think the left side is the safer side for her attacks not to hit. Oh. That's potentially a lot of damage we can get in here. Okay. We don't want to get, as said, between her and the lava. That's the position we hate. Uh-oh, that's bad. That's why I have this shield, so we can have a decent blocking there. Be careful now a bit, because I'm not full HP. That's a long attack. This attack I think we get out of range. Yeah, that's... oh. See, that's what I mean. One hit, so easy. Get away from all the lava stuff. Of course. No way. That's what I hate so much when stuff like this happens. Like, I wait for this attack all the time. Now she does it in the last possible moment. I want to have full HP against her all the time. Jump attack. And to block that. And with her last HP, she gives us like the worst imaginable pattern. And now she jumps away. We hit her. This is a no-death one, so I played very careful. She's confused. Thanks, Krelak. Much, much appreciated. The last hit. Got her. I give you a fair chance to run away. You could interpret it like this. Yeah, we got it. Floors lava, exactly. I tried Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. Sorry for not looking at chat for a moment, but I had to focus here a lot. And yeah, I think, and I like them now, but beta is, oh, playable for me. I think 1 was fun. 5 I think was okayish. It was heavily criticized by the fans though, and as a result, I don't know. I also had no friends who bought it, so I always had to play it alone. And yeah, looking forward to the next Battlefield, but it's also a mix. Yeah, the floor is lava, and you can play it a bit more risky than I did it here. But as said, I had it so many times when the lava is, let's say, here where the X are, and here am I, and here's Quilak in front of me, and I'm fighting. And then I get pushed into the lava, she makes the explosion, or I don't see the lava is behind me. I walk back, run into the lava, get staggered by the damage, then the explosion comes and I'm dead. I had this so many times in the past. And even with a shield that blocks magic so much, 80% or so, you see how much damage the explosion does. It does a massive amount of damage. So you never want to get hit by it. That's also why I always have a shield, like you just block it. Just reduce the damage of it. That's the second Bell of Awakening. Well, we know this. And yeah, next is our friend Ceaseless Discharge. Pretty easy. And yeah, she is a Shelob crossover. Not interesting idea though, but yeah, the story is her mother tried to create the origin of the powerful lords in this world is the is like a very powerful soul that was found, the first flame, I think it was called. And she tried to recreate the first flame. Oh, it's here. You have to watch out for it and get another of those souls, but it went wrong and turned her mother and all of them into demons. So everything that was touched by it was transformed into a demon. And her lower body part was touched by it, I guess, and that turned her into a demon, while others were just completely demon-fied. Some of her daughters, though, the Witch of Isolus, that is, Quilak is one of her daughters. This here is another daughter of her, that's, I forgot her name. The Fair Lady, I think she's just called. There's Quilana.
You have no eggs.
And we just want this here. We have to rest here for... we'll maybe need to teleport here later. Not if we get far enough into the run. Speaking of teleport, we don't need the soul of Quilak. So we can just use it. Very unfortunate though. You can make a cool katana out of it, so it's not it's a decent soul. That you can use for weapons or something. I had really great time playing Battlefield 5 with friends, though I bought it when it cost a few euros. Yeah, I think I also did not buy them for full price. Obviously it isn't very good, so difference between beta and fully optimized version means a lot. Yeah, that I can imagine. Yeah, Dark Souls has a lot of lore, but you have to puzzle it together, let's put it that way, by item descriptions and so on. For the next section... something like this, maybe. Do we need more strength? I want to get this to 40, but let's get some endurance, which helps us too. The next fight we don't need that many souls anyway. Next is the Ceaseless Discharge, I think. There's several ways how to skip him. No, you can't skip him. Ceaseless Discharge, the Demon Fire Sage, I think you can skip. This guy is a boss you have to do. We won't rest here, this bonfire. It's also, she's a firekeeper. Quilak's sister there. And she's blind and she doesn't, she's sick. Why she looks so white. Very sad story. Now we killed her sister, the only person basically looking out for her. Oh, the Nier series. Nier Automata, or did you start with the old school? It was also somewhat of a remake recently released. I forgot the name though. Replicant something, I think. I'm not sure. This boss here is it would be actually too strong for us. It's also difficult if you play him normally, but there is a cheese. No, that's not a cheese. There's a cool way how you can defeat him, which is implemented by the bosses. And then Automata. Ah, okay. Yeah. Automata is also still on my list. I have bought it, but never tried it. This is one of is it a brother of them or something like this? So it seems like they also have male relative, even though it's also always the... Maybe it's a female, I'm not sure. But this is the Ceaseless Discharge. And yeah, he was completely turned into a demon by this. And he looks kind of sad if you look at him. He won't become aggressive though. Look at him, he looks kind of sad. I think it's also... They made a ring for him, which allows him that he... can stand in the lava. But he doesn't drop it. We need the ring later though. They're one of the best games I've played. Okay, that sounds awesome. I can imagine that those games are quite good. Okay, so what we do, the strategy for it, if you want to know. It works every time, even if this item is not here, but you have to basically get to this point every time for it to work. Even if I would die, the run is over anyway, but to defeat him, and you want to use this special strat to kill him very easily. We don't need a Zweihander, by the way. We could take the shield here. Stamina regeneration shield. Music is really mind-blowing, yeah, I can imagine that. It also has some very creative idea, I heard. Creative ideas, I heard. So when I take this item, he becomes a boss fight and aggressive. And yeah. What then happens is, he pulls out one of his arms, or whatever you want to call them, tentacles, I'm not sure, out of this wall that, it's basically, he's anchored into the wall, or he anchored himself into the wall, and he pulls out one of his tentacles if I take this. And this allows him to die in a very specific way. We will see this in a moment. So if you die though, this item isn't here, you still have to get to the altar, and then something will happen. You see like a spray of fire, or whatever you want to call it. There's like fire when he pulls it out. And this does damage, so you have to wait here till you see it. And then when you see it, you just run. You run for your life, because he one-shots me probably. So we take the item here. Pulls out the arm. Fire spray. Run for your life. Okay, I think we are safe. We see this gap here, which is relatively safe. Uh-oh. It gives you a fair amount of time to do this. Then you go back to the beginning of the level, the fog gate. And you see here is an abyss. And this only works because he's not anchored anymore with his tentacle. He has it pulled out of the wall. That's the secret behind it. If he's still anchored, he will just attack you with a ranged attack. That's really devastating. It's like if he can shoot fire or something. So now what he will do is he will jump and anchor himself again here by doing this. And all you need to do is not fall down here and hit this arm a few times, like 5 or something. And then if you kill the tentacle, he just falls down. It's even animated, this fall. So this is not a cheese threat, it's intended. And then you defeat him very easily. That's a cheese threat. And then the lava starts. I think he's the origin of all the lava, I think. And now the lava starts. It's going away, and you can go there again. And we had 20k souls from him, which is massive. A lot of souls we get for killing him. In theory, I could just homeward bone back. Could also walk. Also, the armor we just got is pretty awesome. It's the Nazgul armor. But it's called gold hemmed black because there's some. There's this gold thing shining, but it's too heavy for us. Oh, we can use it with this shield and this roll. That's awesome. Zweihander Nazgul, exactly. And now these dudes here, I think, also become aggressive. We could also go down there already, but I think there's no item that we just currently need anyway. Dark Souls is really a fantastic game. And we are already almost there. Oh, I also forgot to let me see, to do the splits. What is this? Is jump to next split. Jump to next split. Oh boy, next is Capra. Oof. Good that I looked this up. Next is a Capra demon, and you have no idea. It's even now. It's an early level enemy, we need only to kill... could even skip him. The only reason why I'm not skipping him is because... I need him. Not him, but I need an item. He drops a key, it opens a door. And behind this door, you get to the depths. And in the depths, there is an item that is very useful. That is the large ember. And we need this to upgrade weapons. This weapon is only +5. We need to bring it to +10. To upgrade it to +10, we need the large ember. That's also why I need to do this before doing other stuff. We could also do the stray demon first. That stray demon is relatively easy, I think. So now we have also run both spells of awakening. I have to go all the way back. That's, in theory, you could just not rest at any bonfire. Then I could just homeward bone back. It would be pretty awesome, but we of course don't do this. Now, the reason why you want to homeward bone back is not only because this is a very long path back to Firelink Shrine, where we will go next. This is the hub world in this game. You also see this set has a very impressive amount of poison resistance, which is kind of neat. We are poisoned again. The reason is this elevator here, which is called the death elevator. Or run-ending elevator, I guess, because that is exactly what this thing does all the time. Like this thing here. See? I just glitched off the stairs here. It's slippery. And it's a very long way up. But getting onto the elevator, I think... Now that I'm poisoned, probably if I even survive a fall, I could dive to the poison and stuff. So we have to get onto this here. That was close. And the next step is the dangerous one. Here a lot of people fall off this thing here. I mean, the idea is cool, but so many people died here already. It's getting off of this here. I usually just roll, and that's relatively safe for me. But might be different for others. Then there's a dude who shoots... Can maybe not attack me. Stop attacking me. There is a very dangerous poison dude here. See, this guy? Dropped a moss clump though. They don't respawn, but you don't want to get hit by this annoying poison. This is not poison, it is toxic. And toxic is basically, I don't know, much more deadly than poison. That's the HP are reduced by such a fast rate, it's ridiculous. Hey. There's also a Firekeeper soul there, but it's a death trap. There are multiple. There are basically all those poison dart bitters in the world live there. But we have the dangerous part behind us. Now we can just run through, I would say. We heal another time. Because these enemies also do some serious damage, but we're relatively high level. And as a result, it's not that big of a deal. It was close stamina management wise. I screwed my stamina management up there. We won't kill them again. It's relatively safe to get here. Only fall off this bridge here. But usually that never happens. But it can, of course. Made it. And now we go all the way back to the fire. Later in the game you can also teleport, but we can't do this just yet. Also the poison is gone now. Always look when you go around this corner here if the elevator is there. It is. Else you fall to your death. And that was Blighttown. We could return there if we are short of one later if we want to fully upgrade our weapon to +15. And for that we need the very large ember, which you find in Yolondo, which we just saw in the distance there. Down there. We should not roll them. That's dangerous. Ah, it's great to be back here. Not gonna lie. Oh, the Capra Demon. I will just level everything I have into strength. It's just because I'm so afraid of the Capra Demon. Could even get one more level up. We don't need that anymore. This ring is really good, but I won't use it. We don't have any souls left. That's unfortunate shit. Also, this guy is now there. That is King Seeker Fremd. It's a fast elevator. Yeah, the elevators in this game are really fast. Let's drink something really quick. This is Filing Shrine. It's a hub world and we are usually safe here. I did not save the dude. We have 8k. What we should do... Will we maybe do this right now? Let's get the other weapon out. Simply because of it being quite useful. Before we go to the Capra. Did I open the shortcut yet? Ouch. You see how little damage this bomb now does with all the resistance? Can you maybe not hit me? Well. There's also a dude now. He is decently awesome. Yeah, I played this section like absolute beginner. Ow. But it's a death. But you have to do several jumps to get there. And this weapon one-shot them. Now we can check if we if I did the shortcut. Hollow Knight, awesome. I want to go to the undead merchant and buy fire bombs. Wow. That was a headshot if I've ever seen one. I'm a unicorn now. Stop that. Arrow to the heel. Once I first tried those kicks, the kicks is really strange. Like I don't know why they did it so complicated in this game, but you have to press forward, first forward, and then at a very specific timing you have to hit the attack button. You can also heavy attack, then you get a jump attack, but the timing of it is just so strange. It's very precise. I have to practice this to get this somewhat consistently, I feel. So, we could free our friend down there. I have such a bad conscious thing. Consciousness? No, not bad. What do you call it? Bad... The word for it. Gewissen in German. What is it in English? Oh, wait. Pronounce conscious? Conscience? Yeah.
Conscience.
Conscience, okay. What's that weird? Whatever. Oh, consciousness is self-awareness, right? Yeah, okay. my mind somehow they always. What was it? What is the German word for it? A Gewissen. And and the other is Selbstbewusstsein or Bewusstsein. Or this word here. Wait, let me just.
Consciousness.
Consciousness. So conscious.
Conscience.
Conscience and conscious. Consciousness. Okay. I don't know. In my mind, these words always mix together. I always confuse them. Could you write it here? It's written like this. That is, yeah. I always feel bad for somebody. Or make you feel guilty in a way. And, oh, it's an interesting... I said that Zweihänder is also called Gassenhauer. So, hauen means to hit something or to... It can mean punch, hit, or... Yeah, maybe thrust into something with a weapon or so. Like, it's... For example, like if a boar has these probably teeth or whatever, or something has a horn, you would maybe also call them Hauer for whatever reason. But Hauer, but I don't know. What is alley? And Gasse means alley or something like this, or side street. So basically, you create an ally with this weapon. You hit allies with this weapon into the pikes with its Zweihänder. Yeah, in Polish they're also quite similar. So in Polish they are also similar to the English words, or just they're in general similar. We get this here. That's also very nice to have, even though we don't need it. I have to admit, this armor here is not bad at all. It's relatively lightweight and it gives you some poise. We don't need it though, because we will just use different stuff and we have enough other things for it. We have 50 large arrows. I bought them, huh? That's pretty awesome. What he sells though is this here, fire bombs. We have 2 fire bombs currently. We will change this. I don't care too much about the level up. I just want to have a lot of fire bombs in this game, because sometimes I just need some range power. So I just buy 90 of those. We need them for Bed of Chaos, and so I have 90 tries to get this right. which I won't need, but if we will ever get this far. Yeah, you could say in German it's different though. When it comes to meaning, I say in English it's true. There, conscience and consciousness is quite different. Language is quite complicated. It's true. Do I want to buy those? It is 2,300. Why not? I never tried this before, and we don't need the level up that bad, to be honest. Is there anything else he sells us? Repair powder. We have 0. I get 1. Just in case.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, dude, there was a lot of souls I spent here. So the next question I have is the most important question of all. Did I open the shortcut already? I don't think so. Could also die here. I opened it. I remembered correctly. I don't know when I did this, but we opened it. Okay, I have to keep 9 of those now. I would like to have some fire bombs equipped. That's why we fire all of them. With some black ones, we could use too. I'm a huge fan of fire bombs. I hear steps. I don't want steps in my back. Did you see this leap? I mean, this guy can leap. Did you see this leap? It was an impressive leap. I mean, he should not be a hollow here. He should go to, I don't know, Olympia or something. Like, without... He jumped at me like 6 meters, just standing. Just imagine this guy would run. Unimaginable. Okay, this section is annoying. So we have to... Wait, we have a new armor set now, which is this chainmail. Bleeding resistance. Okay, this has better. Bleeding resistance through the roof. Didn't I buy the... other thing? Does the chain set have no arms? I bought 4 items, didn't I? They have better bleeding resistance, that's good. We need the bleeding resistance we can get. This still has best bleeding resistance. We don't have a fast roll now. A thing to look out for. You can fall down here to your death, by the way. So be always careful. We go back to the merchant. And, why did I... Did I not... I'm confused, chat. Maybe it's called differently? Yeah. Translating one thing to the other needs context, else there is, place for misunderstanding, that is true. Just curious. It's the leather gauntlets. Okay, we bought them then. Dude, I bought like half your shop. Don't come to me and say... A much better bleeding resistance though. As said, we need... What's the difference? One. Okay, we eat that one. Because bleeding is a problem in this next section. I want the poise though. Even though I probably don't need all of it. But poise, what poise basically does is... Sometimes if an enemy hits me, you see that I stagger, that I am pushed back a bit and stunned for a moment. I can't do anything. You can also be stun locked. When your poise is up, this is reduced drastically, so certain attacks simply don't... At least one attack does not stagger you that easy, so you can basically just ignore it. It's really hard to explain, but of course, if an attack doesn't stagger you on 1 hit or 2 hits, maybe the 3rd attack staggers you then. So it piles up, and there's probably an invisible bar for it. So now, see, I can just do this. Oh, we have decent amount of stuff. So, see, the dog jumped at me, and my attack wasn't cancelled. And that is basically the whole reason for this. That's here our friend. We would not need to buy this. Huh? No, it works. Hey dude, you're a magician. I don't need your stuff, to be honest. Like, I really don't. But I don't want to let you here. We get the sorcerer set and the catalyst here. We don't need it. I also forgot to tidy up my inventory. Might be a mistake. So for this, there's, I think, Twin Humanity here at the end. You don't really need this here. This attack is scary, though. I like how he just... Dude, don't stay in my way. I want to get to this guy. We have to fight him. He will kill us. Triple kill. That's not bad. Wish I had the Unreal Tournament funds. Now I don't have a fast roll anymore. Did I get the item? I did, right? Yeah, yeah. The philosophy of language is a really wide topic. I really love discussing. Interesting, yeah. I mean, on my channel, on my YouTube channel, I talk a lot about languages, so pretty cool. Wasn't too much into languages like several years ago, but though I've always had an interest for etymology. What you're throwing is called fire bombs. It's basically, I don't know how it exactly works, but if the jar breaks, it probably uses the energy to ignite the liquid or whatever it is inside, and then it burns. And it does a decent amount of damage. This is also an ambush here. We can just de-ambush the ambush a bit. Hello! Hello. Oh. Let's see how much bleeding damage those dudes do. And if this meter is full, I get extra damage. A lot of extra damage. And that is... I want to be careful here. There's also another ambush. They dropped their set. Interesting. I think we find the set basically around the corner. I want to have as many Estes as possible, so here with humanity instead with my fancy orange liquid drink here. Hello. There's Mr. Doggo. His corpse fell through the floor, which is kind of unexpected, to be honest. There's an item here. That is the thief set. No, it's a different set that they have. Interesting, though. It's a different thief set. I didn't know that it's a different one. There's also... And see, he hit me there. And that makes it very difficult to hit this enemy, kind of enemy, with a slow weapon like the Zweihander. That is the reason why I want to... that's why I have this armor here. Usually you have to go with a shield, block the first attack and see if they make a follow-up attack, and then you have maybe enough time to attack. But often they just jump back and iframe the attack. Like, with a weapon that is this slow, it's really difficult to kill. And in this boss fight here, the Capra Demon, there is it one boss and two of those dogs, which is just insanely, absurdly annoying. Also, there is a weapon we don't need. I think in speedruns it could be an important weapon, because you use it for movement swaps? I'm not sure though. I forgot where it was though. Where was the weapon? Oh, we got it already? No, that is the... Oops, here it is. That is the mail breaker, I think. Can't really use it. So when I find the Capra demon, I basically sacrifice my mobility for a moment. And for not getting staggered by the dogs at the beginning. And then later in the fight, I maybe could get rid of the armor or so. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. It's not... You can easily die there in this boss fight, and that is why I'm a bit scared of it. Even though the boss is not that difficult at this point anymore. Let's see if there's one more dog left. Before I go into the boss fight. I also need to take a very short break in a moment. No dogs here, okay. Wait here for this potentially run ender. We heal up. We have 9 Estus, that should be more than enough. We could eat also humanity heal. Yeah, you can use it one-handedly, that's true. Only if you have a certain attribute though. Like you have to have 24 strength for this, that's relatively a lot. Yeah, I know, that's why I love your YouTube channel. Yeah, thank you, much appreciated. Isn't it somehow incoherent? I mean, the name, Einhand, Zweihänder, one-handed Zweihänder, yeah, it's kind of weird, to be honest, but usually in this game, it has an interesting mechanic that you can basically switch between one-handing a weapon and two-handing a weapon. If you wield it with both hands, your strength is multiplied by the factor... I don't know, what is it? 1.5, I think. So, if you have 16 strength, you can wield it two-handed already, but not one-hand it already. Einhand. Is there even a word for one-handed in German? Because one hand is just Einhand. It's very similar, just one is eins in German. For butchering your language, no problem. But how would you make like an adjective out of it? Einhändig, I think, would be. But in German, in English, it's kind of interesting because in German everything is a bit more complicated. I think in German would have to say einhändig geführter Zweihänder or something like this. So you need like a verb for it. In English, you can just make one hand. You can basically use the word one hand as a verb, and that you can't do in German. I mean, you can do it, but it would be very... It's not very typical for German. I learned German. Yeah, it's complicated. Primary school. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm very impressed a lot by people from Poland, for example. And I didn't like it. Yeah, I can imagine that. German is a nightmare to learn, like a really annoying language. Though Polish is also, I think, a very difficult language. At least by what I heard. But very impressive that you can speak English, Polish, and you have learned German and so on. It's really impressive how many complicated languages you can. So now I would like to learn it. I can imagine, but I think when it comes to difficulty, Polish is probably more difficult than German. I mean, the grammar in German is quite annoying. Because of all the... I mean, we only have 4 cases in German, but you have to... Other than in English, you don't have really to care about cases too much. In German, it's very important. Yeah, I think compared to German, English was also relatively easy. What I think is difficult in English It's not difficult, it's just a thing you learn, and because you hear it English so much, it seems easy. But if you think about it, if you think about it, the phonology, so how you pronounce English, is very, 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 very inconsistent often, and very strange. And as a result, I think that's not that easy, even though I don't know why it kind of makes sense often, but often I have to like consult the Cambridge Dictionary how something is pronounced, simply because it's very difficult to make sense out of it. In German, it's pretty straightforward. I think phonology in German is extremely easy in comparison. Therefore, the grammar and sentence structure is much more complicated. Yeah, I also learned Latin in school, so that is, I think, one of the most difficult languages. Like, speaking Latin, like, out of the bat is really hard to learn. We only had to translate, though, in school, so we don't have to speak it, but it's really a difficult language, especially at a higher, if you get to higher level speakers, like, I don't know, Cicero and Seneca and so on, and whatnot. It's really tough to translate. It seems quite funny, yeah. I mean, that's I don't know. That's, I guess, why Germans often are so bad at pronouncing English words, because it's just so unnatural for them how English pronunciation work. Like, it does simply not completely, like it's the deer, but it's a bear. It's only one letter is different, but to pronounce it differently for whatever reason. Yeah, as Western language speakers find Latin very difficult. It's really difficult because the grammar is just so complex in this language. It's just so much. Like, you have no idea how complex this is. You have the active passive forms that you also have. Basically, all you have in German just cranked. All the grammar you have in German just with one additional. Technically, with a vocative, there's a second case, so there are 6 cases in Latin, and everything has just not prefixes, suffixes. So stuff you end at the word to say what case, what if it's plural or singular, and what gender it is. And every word has a gender too, like in German. You have to learn the gender of the word. You have to learn. Then there are some irregularities, different categories of verbs and so on. And it's just like the grammar table for everything is just so big, because there's also, of course, some cases have very similar endings and so on. But man, it's just so much to learn. Like, even getting a feeling how sentences are constructed in Latin is just really tough. The grammar, so the Polish grammar is also very similar. I mean, in a way, Latin grammar is also similar to German Latin grammar, just with the different with the additional case, the ablative. But man, it's really tough though. In German, it's just complicated when you have, like, I don't know, there's some defined articles, undefined. If you use adjectives, an adjective in this context, you have like a lot of possible combinations and a lot of weird endings that the word is changed. It's just like a lot of combinations you have to learn. It seems to be really difficult for speakers when they have to speak German, just making this on the fly. Yeah, most European languages, at least I wouldn't say stem from Latin, but I'm heavily influenced by it. I mean, of course, Italian and also French has a lot of Latin influences. English has a lot. German too, but to a lesser degree, I would say. It's always something interesting when, for example, you have like conscious or something it sounds Latin, and in German it's gewissen, which sounds Germanic, and that's often in German, that there's also like a still often used Germanic version of it than instead of the Latin origin of it, instead of Latin words with Latin origin. Even though also in the higher thing, what's it called? If you go to more educated, if you how to say, if you have more educated conversations in German, or more scientific is a better word than educated. Like if you go more towards scientific terminology, you have also more Latin words in German then suddenly. I want to take a break here, a short one. And since I'm streaming and need to focus on the game, for me it's better to focus on just having a bit looking at chat. So currently I can't go to Discord and talk about language with you because I really want to defeat Capra Demon next. But let me take a very short break. I'm back in a moment. That's why I actually went to the screen here. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Had to make tea and ate a little snack, which is good. Let's see. Is this correct? If I also stop the time, let's continue it because else I forget to continue it. Oh, thank you, Kierdan. Also, welcome back to everyone else who might have come back. Now another run ender we have. That is Mr. Capra Demon, and he is on multiple levels of existence annoying. Often I ask myself how one enemy can be so annoying, but he somehow manages to do it, and I'm always scared. So what we're going to do, there's a staircase there to the left. We try to reach this without dying. That's the first thing. Then on top of it we see where we go from there. I have to kill the dogs. But okay, wish me luck, chat. We could easily, the run could end here if I have, like, I would have to be very unlucky, but it is possible. Yeah, that should not happen then. Okay. Unfortunate turn of events. We have to heal here. Okay, there's a Capra Demon down there. He hit us here in the corner, which is very unfortunate. Okay. Oh, for real. Get out an attack. Got him. But you see the problem? I was stuck here for a moment. I even made a hit here, which was really dangerous. The second dog sometimes is delayed a lot. But, yeah. It's just very unfortunate. If you get sandwiched here and you can't heal, I could have healed that too because of all the poise we have. That's why I want to have this poise, this powerful armor here. I think it makes Capra Demon much safer. We can also do it with a light armor and just be much faster here and hide here. But then if you are unlucky, the dogs just stagger you to death here in the corner or something can happen. Like, it's a really annoying situation there. Didn't play it really well, to be honest, but it worked. And that's why I make the Capra Demon so late in the game. Also, I need to say that we get the next split, right? Jump to next split. Nice. Next split is Gaping Dragon. I'm not sure if I actually want to do the Gaping Dragon, but I might do the Gaping. That was really something else. These dudes are also highly annoying. And there's one dude behind us. Oh, he blocked it. He won't block it a second time, my friend. I can guarantee you that. At the door. That's the all we need to kill Capra Demons for this door to open. In theory, I don't even need to fight Capra Demon there. Here's a shortcut, very powerful shortcut, I'd add. Oh, Andres is here, welcome, nice to see you here. Also, did you know that plate mail armor really wasn't that much agility hurting as you think? No. Did not know this. Here is a merchant. The female undead merchant. BC Moss's dealer. Her favorite actress, Kate Moss. And let's see what she has. At least I think. Yeah. I'm not sure if we... Yeah, there is Nito later in the game. I'm not gonna lie, we just buy 4 of them. This here might be useful much later. With 8 homeward bones, that should be enough. We can return to her later anyway. Now we will open the shortcut. We can buy 4 poisoned arrows. That's probably not worth it. He's at least very friendly. One of the few people here. Oh, it's pronounced... Yeah, oh, this is also one of the things. I pronounce it very German. In German, the German word is Agilität. It is, let me see. Let us consult the Cambridge Dictionary. It's sometimes I just memorize words wrong.
Agility.
Agility in US.
Agility.
Pretty similar.
Agility.
Agility. Get it. I've seen some videos where people in the plate mail were doing some crazy, almost parkour-like things. That's funny. It blew my mind. It sounded like you were Polish almost. Agilität. It's also similar pronounced. It's funny. So this is a shortcut, and this leads back to Firelink Shrine. Is this enough for this place? Maybe it's enough. I'm not sure. Killed everything here, so... This is already kindled, so we can get 10 S's here. And level up now, but what do I care? No. Correct round sheet. Oh. I forgot something, which we might do really quick. Bottomless box. We have so much stuff. We need this here for a moment. I don't need really... We can keep those. I want to keep those. Oh, I already did the snuggly trades. Keep those. We don't need them really though. Dung pie we could trade. Oh, it's... Don't need the... We could trade the copper coin. We can't. I think it's completely useless. We have 4 of those and 4 of the large titanite shards, which is great. We don't need the short sword. We don't need the long sword. We don't need this sword. We don't need the claimer. We won't use this weapon. We don't need this. We don't need the mailbreaker, the Hastag. Battle axe we pretty much also don't need. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. This. This time we got the very awesome... Oh. That I just... We have the longbow. We don't need to use it. Polish pronunciation, the Pole would pronounce it. How is G and H pronounced in Polish though? Is it just an AG and then an H? So agility, or is something like this? Or is it forming a new sound like agility or something like this? Or does it form an F? The GH thing always confuses me. It can be pronounced in a couple of ways. But yeah, it's also funny. Talisman. We don't need magic, really. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need the wooden shield. H was there by mistake. Oh, so just agility. Something like this. What else do we not need? I think we won't need this thief armor set, though we won't switch too much between armor anyway. We have a lot of stuff that we might not need. Like this here, all the hollow stuff, I don't need it. So we all put it into our box here. So starting armor. The black leather armor is really decent though, I have to say, for a very lightweight armor. So maybe we keep it. Maybe keep it. Keep the armor. I don't go much in this menu anyway. Ring management, not that important currently. Rings, don't switch them out a lot. So now our weapon menu is suddenly a lot cleaner. I found some souls. I'm not sure how much they are. $800, that's good. What we could do though, is go to the merchant one last time. He sells another interesting item. It is a bow. He sells the short bow. Might be useful later. He has a lot of cool stuff, not gonna lie.
Thank you, kind.
Level wise we are pretty well done. Yeah, almost, okay. Nice. Let us see. Hope you people are also all doing well. How are you doing, Andres? We have to kill a few more dudes, so I want to have 10 Estes for the place down here. That's a red. That's a gate, okay. I'm much slower now with the heavy armor. Good switch. This dude here, I really love dropping on his head. Surprise! I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing, Chris? I'm also doing quite well, though I wish I would have made more progress in my work today, which I did not. Oh, in this section we need the black firebomb for one last time, because the dogs here have, for whatever reason, more HP than they usually have. This also means a lot of annoying inventory management, but whatever. We also free the fire dude, how I call him. Nameless soul. And look who we have here. Do you see these red eyes there? There's a person waiting for us. Very rude, in my opinion. Can we hit him? Yes. I think he's out of range. You just kill him normally. For real? 2 hits? Come on. Bonk. Only dropped something. Broken straight sword. Another one. Here's the first dock where we need fire bomb for. There's another dog here. There he is. We need to get a bit closer. Hello. And this is the butcher. No, you destroyed all your meat. Mr. Butcher is, I think, this person is actually female. For whatever reason, there's like the in the game files, it's saved as I don't know, somewhat female. I think. How strange. But yeah, bit happy that we went this far already in this no death run again. Pretty awesome. This here is a way we will take later behind these boxes, but we have to free our friend here. This dog has less HP. Like, this dog here, for whatever reason, you can't kill him with one firebomb. It's also interesting how you learn stuff like this over time. But these dogs here are killable with one firebomb. They're really annoying in this game, but with this amount of armor, should have no problem here. And here, by the way, our undead friend is there on top. Even though the sound effect is not really... Oh no. Hope he or she drops the sack. Cool, she does. This you can trade with Snuggly for the Demon Great Hammer, in case you're interested in like a heavy hitting weapon.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. I am Laurentius. Or the Great Swan. Oh.
He's really happy. I would be happy in his case too. Like they would have eaten him or something.
Oh, well,
Really unfortunate. But he's fine now, he says, so we got this. The actual way down into the depths is this door here, but we take a different one. There's also an item down there, which we could get really fast, I think. There is... Oh, I try to avoid this, to be honest. These things are pretty annoying. That's also a reason why I have fire bombs, because they are incredibly weak to fire. Ever since one of those torch-bearing dudes in the asylum. By the way, did we press on next split? We what? Every time ever since I did this, I died there in a horrible way. Now I just drink one. Now we don't need the black firebomb. It's too much inventory management. The sidebar. Yeah, we take a different way though. I just want to have this item there. We have to get through this anyway. Well, there's a better way to take for us. And that is behind these boxes here. There's a door. We drop here. This makes things easy. And there's a giant rat. This item there is the spider shield, by the way. I have it already. You have to be kidding me. Don't know what Mr. Red is doing there. I thought we were one-shotted, to be honest. Get a humanity here, which we can just eat again. Having 10 humanity here is pretty awesome. This is a sewer chamber key, which is important. It's a bonfire. Soul of a nameless soldier. While we are here, we open the shortcut stuff. I think I will also try doing the invade. That's, by the way, also much easier to do. Yeah, this door here, there's a shortcut which we will open. Up again. There's a fast way to you open this shortcut here. Now we could also already make the gaping dragon. But I need to kill a specific enemy first before we go there. Maybe throw a bit more elegant. For real. Forgot about this. So they are often at the ceiling and are annoying. It is, yeah, I think it's really hard to fight. There's another red. That's fortunate. Mr. Red was stuck there. You see, this jump attack is really annoying. And yeah, this was a lot of damage. Need to heal. Red just you can drop humanity. This place is very dangerous. Maybe just in case. Can get cursed here, and cursed means insta-death. And here's an invader in this section. I'm not sure how far I need to go to trigger him though. There he is. Hello! Surprise! He gives a lot of souls, 5k. Decent. Get some Estus back. Get his weapon. And stuff. We don't need to go further. This is all I want to do is kill the invader here. Because it's pretty free to kill him, especially if we have a very tanky armor that I'm currently using. The guy sitting on the bridge at Firelink Shrine I talked about, where I said it's very, you have to make a jump, and if you fall down you die when you want to get to this merchant. He usually sits here, but we have defeated Quilak already, so makes no sense, right? He's not here, that's the word I was looking for. It's strange because he probably won't travel further because the door is locked, but I never know that the killing Quilak is the event that makes him moving forward. Here is one of those annoying undead. And this door here, there's a bonfire there. It is decent, but in my mind, we just light the bonfire. It doesn't. I don't see. You can warp here, but I think if I complete this section, I will never return here in this playthrough. So, if I can keep as much, oh, we get very little humanity. Yeah, I need to keep this item equipped. Yeah. It's relatively easy, this part, except I screw up, then it's not easy. That's why I also like the fire bombs. It just makes things easier. We don't need this weapon we don't need. As I said, this playthrough is Zweihander time. Then this box over there is a red. Can I hit the box? Can I hit the box? What? Did you know this? Did you know this? When you destroy the box, the red doesn't spawn? I didn't know that. That is new to me. You see, why bother with getting poisoned and stun locked by reds when you can just do things differently, right? We have to be careful here. This always looks like it's a door, but it's not invisible wall. See. These there are holes in the ground. And I'm not 100% sure how to do next section. There's a really death trap section, the next one. I'm not 100% sure how to deal with it. But we need to complete it. Because of this dude here. No. That's pretty awesome. He did not complete his buff and he was standing here. That was best case scenario. Now we only have to deal with the reds. Did you see the damage of this thing? Scary damage. That's why I don't want to deal with those reds from close. Can we? See the damage of those things? It scares me. That's why we bought... Now you see why I bought 90 firebombs or something. There's another one here. It's just a small one. Not that big of a problem. But the jump attack staggers me, even with this amount of poise that we have. These boxes also have... Oh no. Take. It is awesome. I did not know that there are rats in it. Do you remember? I remember a boss came out of this. This was Gwyn when we played Randomizer. Exactly. It was great. We can let's look at the clip, please, because it's I still find it hilarious. Because it was one of the last things on Earth I would have expected there, and it just came to be. It was really something else. Let me see if I can find the clip really quick. I found it. Not cool was my comment on that. Oh man, it was... it was really awesome. Let me also activate Mr. Sound here. Can relive this glorious moment. Did I quit the game? Yeah, I did. Just don't want to get attacked by a rat that sneaked behind me and just get destroyed and end my run here. Let me think for a moment, chat. How do I bring this to the main screen? That is always the question, but it was such a great moment. And it was so unexpected. Like, of course, in a randomizer this can happen, but I did not expect it. It was really funny. Let me just make this. Here it is. Look at this one. So I played randomizer. With randomize all enemies can be bosses. I think the rate what I played here was either 20 or 40%, so pretty relatively high. So often normal enemies suddenly were bosses, and all items were also switched around and so on. And this happened here in this section. And suddenly Lord Gwyn comes out of the box and a skeleton reel. I thought... He almost killed me. I think he killed me there, I'm not sure. The sound was pretty bad. Why did I play this? Sound is better now in comparison, right? I hope it is. But yeah, that was pretty awesome moment. Like suddenly Gwyn out of the box. Who would have thought? Okay, let's continue. So this, the reason why you... Oh, it works. The reason why you have to kill this channeler here, because if you don't, and you go into the boss fight... Oh, the boxes respawn. And now we have seen it. So they spawn inside these boxes. These boxes here, by the way, have this effect too. Maybe. Last time maybe it's random? I'm not sure. The first boxes always happen. So here's a large Titanite shard. That's also a reason why we actually go here. Because I need these Titanite shards, and we have 5. We need 9. We need 4 more, and we find 6 or 7 in... I think even 7 with the 9 we can buy in Sen's Fortress. Later. So we could go further and grab items and so on. All I want to do is though kill this channeler and then be out of here. Be very careful that I don't... There is like a hole in the ground where you can fall through, and then when you do, you land in front of basilisks, and they can curse you, and then you turn to stone, and you're instantly dead. I have enough humanity to avoid getting cursed by it. Oh, this happened again. But yeah, that's what I want to avoid. So we have 8 Estus left. That should be enough for our friend Mr. Demon Man. Wrong direction. There's also all these things here at the floor. these blobs that fall on your head. Wrong direction. I have to drop here and then take the pass down. Very confusing here. It was great, was clipped as well. Oh, and we'll read this. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So let's go with the Gaping Dragon. He can destroy my weapons and armor. He has like a corrosive attack, but it's rare. He's also not that difficult in my opinion. But something can go wrong. I hope he gives me simply a good pattern. I play him very carefully, though we are far too overleveled for him to give us actual trouble here. Oh, wrong floor. Yeah, and when we get the Titanite chart here anyway, we can also just try fighting the boss. It's also it's one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. It's kind of fun. You see this place here, then suddenly there at the waterfall or whatever it is, something comes up it. Oh, it's a crocodile. Why he has teeth and at his belly? And then suddenly, okay, what on earth is wrong with this thing? And that is our friend, the Gaping Dragon. Awesome. We play it safe, so I have to walk around this thing here. Go back. He will walk with his head against the pillar and walk. No, don't come that close to him. And we go to his thing. And that. What? His tail is still there. Did I hit it? Did I not? I might not have hit it. He just now charges forward until an object comes that stops him. Or her, whatever. This. Come on. Hit this. Pattern is really awesome though so far. But this tail, we didn't get the tail cut. That is kind of disturbing. What? I disagree, Chad. Be careful, he has like weird hitbox sometimes. Finally, Demon Great Axe did this. We heal up. Could have two-handed here, but whatever. What? Which? Oh. You have to be kidding me. Uh-oh. This hurts a lot. I was bad at dodging here. Yeah, just drink 2 times. I don't know why I did this. I swear I dodged this. We just hit his belly. This one is the normal jump. He also has one jump that has is like a homing attack. What? Come on, game. decent amount of damage here. Just play it safe. We should have went for normal attacks. Thank you for the follow, rage, engage. Hate it. I don't play him well, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I won't argue against that. But just really safe here. Can we get one corner? That should work. Oh, that did a lot of damage. His head is more vulnerable to damage, so I always usually want to try to get it, but it's also a bit annoying, especially if it's facing against the wall. Come on, kill him already. Okay, GG, that's Gaping Dragon. I forgot what the button is. I think Shift F3? Yes, that's it. We got the Blighttown key. We can open the door to Blighttown. And there was an armor set here and so on. We're 25k souls for this relatively easy boss, which I played very bad. Like, very bad. We can play much faster, but as considering how much damage we have, and we are far too over-leveled for him. Like, we are level 37 or almost 40 already. Like, it should not be a problem at all. And yeah, usually you would just get now back all the way that we came here. And yeah, if you have to kill the invader that I... what's his name? Kirk? I think it's Kirk. You have to kill him first. Else, you... When you kill the boss, there are no invaders can spawn in the area again. So you have to kill the invader first, else he won't spawn. And then the boss. So, yeah, here's the actual way. We won't take this because it's suicide. Instead, we go to our good old trusty menu and take Mr. Homeward Bone and just Homeward Bone out of here. I think we got everything. We got relatively free 25k souls for some decent level ups. The problem is our next position, because we have to return to the... we are here. We have to turn to the Firelink Shrine from here. There should not be too much of a problem here. Ah, dodged it. Not bad. Nice try. And while we are here, because you see how useful those firebombs are. Nice block. Nice hit. Stop that. Okay. For a moment I thought he dropped an item. If they drop, it's either the spear or usually their shield. It's not bad. This run through we didn't get it. If you have a casual playthrough, the shield drop is a really good shield. It's not the best of the game, but it's decent for the beginning. Bridges. So always I leave some space. What I have this way. If somebody drops a firebomb and I have 99, I can't pick it up. That's the reason why, and I feel very terrible inside if I can't pick a loot drop up. It's strange, I know, but what can I do, right? Do we need arrows? I have no arrows? I won't use a bow much anyway, but like 70 or so should be possible.
Thank you, kind.
This guy makes bank with us, I can tell you that. That's why I never kill him. If you make a dex run, for example, with a dexterity build, you could kill him and he drops a katana, which is one of the best dex weapons in the game, I would say. But you can also buy it late. There's a way to buy it if you don't want to kill him. Can we get the item? Yeah, we'll get it. Got it. No. No. Oh, a battle axe. Now we have one again. So we have to return to the Firelink Shrine from this side, which is a bit annoying. There's a death trap here. Because as you see, my Zweihander is on the right side of my character. Makes hitting here in this place a bit annoying. But we have now 92 firebombs. And they help. We don't want to have enemies in our back, so I just kill the red just for safety's sake. can drop humanity. We have this man here. We just also firebomb him. Firebomb him. You see, I simply don't care with this armor. Like, he hits me, yeah, whatever. Pretty awesome. Can we maybe die? How about that? I always want to kill this dude. You know how annoying your firebombs are? Here. Here. That is how annoying they are. Also, pretty impressive dodge there. Yeah, here. Eat your own strategy. And there's the dude I talked about. He's usually in the depths, sitting there in the corner. But since we killed Quilak, he moves automatically here, it seems. Which is kind of interesting. And he sells crystal weapons, which are pretty decent. Also, this guy is now here in our hub.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances. At least we both made it back unscathed.
The problem is, he sells you magic, but we're too
The
stupid.
3 young clerics headed for the catacombs to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires. The poor young girl sent down into a tomb. What a terrible mission she is burdened with.
I have no idea what he's doing there, to be honest, but...
Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one piece. And pray that you never go hollow. Oh, hello. And
So yeah, we have this dude now here. Here are the clerics he's talking about. There's the woman praying there. That's also a quest you can do in the game. We won't do it though.
Oh, I see you made it out. Yeah.
He gives us a very cool item.
I have my pyromancy at a great swamp, so I can use my magic with a bit of care. Oh yeah. By the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
Did you say, is the answer no or yes?
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure
No,
that,
yeah.
you know, they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
He gives us a pyromancy flame, which allows us to use pyromancies.
Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Well, let's get started
Pretty awesome.
right now.
And we can purchase like stuff from him. We won't need this in any shape or form, I can tell you already. We can upgrade it here.
Goodbye then.
Pretty awesome. If you upgrade to a certain point, you can meet Quilana, but you have to do it before you go to enter Lost Isolus, else Quilana won't spawn. We have still this charming man here, called Fremd. And yeah, he's a primordial serpent. So next is Stray Demon. Before we go to Stray Demon, we go to Andre of Astora though. We ignore those people here really quick and upgrade our Zweihänder to not plus 10, but almost to plus 10. Plus 5 is enough, I think, for the Stray Demon, but it's better to have it a bit higher, and we can get to plus 7 or 8 or even 9, I'm not sure. We were very, excuse me, lucky with knobs. Wait, how many things do we have? 5 only? That's a bit. Oh, I'm out of stamina, so I can't run. Okay, I gave you a fair chance. Yeah, impressive. Okay. We have to sit down here. I won't do the level up because first we need to upgrade the weapon, then the level ups. I have to do... I want to do the stray demon first.
Why not?
Now we give him the large ember we found. Magnificent! Almost done.
I can hardly wait to get started.
Yeah, now we can modify our Zweiner from +5 to +6. That's why I need the large ember, which we just gave him. And yeah, now it upgrades to this. And it vanishes here, and you have to go to reinforce weapon now and upgrade it further. It makes no sense. It was changed in all the other Souls games. But here we are. +7. Oh, we can get it to +8. Can't get it to +9 though. Unfortunate. We can repair our thing here.
Oi!
Where are you off to? Very nice guy. Always awesome being here. We could also clean up our inventory here. We have a lot of clutter again, like this short sword, this long sword here, which we don't need. We have the barbed sword, also don't need that. We have broken straight sword, awesome, we don't need that either. Another battle axe. Here you can keep it. I didn't know. This is pretty damage-wise. This is pretty decent with 380 damage. It's quite slow. It also has an special attack, but yeah, I don't know. We have the short bow now. We don't need the long bow. Crossbow we also don't need. Pyromancy flame we can actually use, so we keep that with us. We could also trade it with Snuggly. Here we have all the shields. There's another shield somewhere. With the Undead Dragon. The Undead Dragon even here on the list? No, it's not. Aping Dragon, Stray Demon. I wanted to upgrade the weapon. That was the reason why I went here. He didn't level up, right? I have to go to the Fireling Shrine. Do I? Yeah. That's the bank. Whatever you call it. Let me just level up really quick. I forgot that. In a perfect world, I would have leveled up at Andre. So this time, I have to do this differently. So, Stray Demon. We have 3 level ups only. That's far less than I expected. We also have some souls that we could pop. I know this is very complicated what I'm doing, but... Nice. One, two, three. 2 level ups. Not enough for another one. What are we going to increase? We could increase endurance, which would be smart, but still, I want to have the HP will save. Maybe something like this. We almost had enough for another level up. Almost. Whatever. I need a faster roll. Let me just check something really quick. No, it's certainly not enough for fast row. We need to pump a bit endurance. Why am I? Okay, that's a fast roll. I thought I would have enough for other things, but we do not have enough. Usually some people, for example, level up endurance early. I usually wait a bit with it, even though it makes definitely a difference. It's worth leveling. It's a very powerful stat, but I don't know. I'm strange. We have the key. We were already one time at the asylum, so now the stray demon is next. On paper, it's not that difficult, but a lot of things can go wrong. Also see the same... These guys one-shotted me one time, and ever since I only kill them with fire bombs. Like, there's one attack that does... They're stronger than normal torch hollows, but... I just can tell you they do, like, damage for... like, one attack of them is, like, it does an insane amount of damage. I think I would survive it now with all the level ups and so on, but ever since I got... one no-death run ended... with me getting one-shotted by those. I had 100%, like full HP, 100%. And I just instantly die. See, now I get staggered by the hits, by the way. Unfortunate. Do we need to do something else? We can jump right into the fight, I think. So next is the stray demon. Which also makes me nervous. A lot of things can go wrong. I know it might not be smart, but he does magic damage, which we could block with his shield much better. There's 80% magic defense, which is our block thing. Damage reduction. I recommend fighting the stray demon not locked in. The problem with this fight is we start getting a lot of fall damage. Okay, now we run past him. He does this attack. Won't hit us. Oh, I forgot to double wield my weapon. Not sure. There's a big explosion. That could hit us. No, we are out. We are safe. It was dangerous. Good stamina management here. Oh, dangerous again. I need to wreck stamina for a moment. We're consistently low. I want to stay behind him. Finally he does a normal attack. Oh, I locked him in. Dead habit. I said, lock him not, don't lock him in. It's in my opinion much safer. Maybe normally here, I just want to a bit. Let's get here into this block just in case. Hit him. Oh, that might. No, it doesn't hit us. awesome. This corner here is a bit dangerous in my opinion. Can we maybe get out of this corner? That's awesome, he's dead. I don't screw up, he's dead. Take the R2, just to be safe, and he drops a Titanite slab, which is the upgrading material that we get for... which we need to bring our weapon to the max level. Was relatively clean. I think I did not get hit once. We didn't even have to, only the fall damage I had to heal. Yeah, and that's the Mr. Demon friend. And yeah, it's just for the upgrade material to get the weapon to plus 15 and the souls. And I'm relatively good at, or I feel safe fighting this dude. Here's the Black Knight, which we could try fighting. It's a sword Black Knight. He's stronger than the usual Black Knight. We have to be a bit careful with this guy here. We of course parry. Not sure if this kills already. No, it doesn't. So you see he's stronger. Bad. The flickering is my excuse. Oh, we got the Black Knight shield. That's a pretty decent shield. It's heavier than this shield here. You see, it's 6. This is twice as heavy, but the stats are really good. Like fire damage, lightning damage, pretty decent. Magic damage, not that great. It's 62 stability versus 55. You can't complain there. This guy did more damage to me than the other dude. Peculiar doll. In case we go to the painted world of Ariamis. I never go there though, but because I don't know. It's weird. And yeah, this is also the beginning where the game started. I find it pretty awesome that there's suddenly an item and so on. You can return to where you started. It's such a nice idea in the game. Bonfire, we don't need to rest. Oscar's already dead. That's where we got the shield from. You see there's this hole now in the ground. And if we would have rested, we would have also revived all the undead here, which I don't want to do. Else we would have to firebomb our way through them again. Oh, speaking of firebomb away, we did the Stray Demon. Next would be Iron Golem, so Sense Fortress stuff. I'm not sure if there's an item. Of course, there is the thing here. You have to be careful here a bit. Yeah. Hello. Always a bad feeling to doing this. $79, that's more than enough. So we got another 30k. And now we can maybe level up. I don't know. We need to... No, we can't upgrade the weapon further. We will need to... I need to have a few K souls left. We could go dexterity, so we can use a bow, but I usually don't do this, of course. Might be... Something like this might be great. Now, let's say go full endurance. The damage-wise, I feel like we are... Let me see, what's the next? Iron Golem? Ah, okay, now that I think about it... Maybe bring this value a bit higher, so we are even more deadly. I mean, in a way... Yeah, that is definitely worth it. Let's... We don't have that many level ups to Ornstein and Smaug. And for Ornstein and Smaug, I definitely need... I need damage. I also need a bit of endurance. Let's do it like this. Now 9k I need for the sword, because in Sense Fortress we will need some upgrading stuff. We could get the Dragon Crest shield. Yeah, let's maybe do the Dragon Crest shield really quick before we go to Andre. I'm not sure if we will need it, but it's also free souls and so on. How many homeward bones do we have? Homeward bone. Can buy more. Speaking of more, we don't have any souls. Okay. Here. There's an undead dragon, and he guards several items. He only gets angry. If you pick a specific item. There you see him. This thing there's an undead dragon. Seems to be dead and sleeping, but we know of course better. The items there in the middle, close to him, he will awakening him. This item here won't. So even if you don't want to fight him, we have really good resistance with this armor here. And all he does is this here. Relatively safe if you have this armor here. Much you can do. Except for getting too close, and this attack does a serious amount of damage. In theory, you could also firebomb him. In theory, you could also firebomb him. Firebomb him. Also, hitting him, I heard about this, is not bad. Not sure if I even hit him there. But yeah, hitting him is a bit difficult. Finally. I want to hit his head. See if it does more damage. For whatever reason. 380? Does the others 340? No, it's the same amount of damage. For real. Didn't expect this punch. It does a lot of damage. As you see, you don't want to get hit by this. You also don't want to get thing there. He would have already been dead if I just hit my stupid hits there. One more hit. Got him. Finally. Dragon scales, 3k souls, a Storer sword. Dragon crest. You don't really need it, I think. That's nice to have. And we got a proud knight. It's also several k souls. Sorry for this taking so long. Also, I said I would homeward bone, right? Before we go to Nito, I'd simply buy more homeward bones. Where is... Here where we land. Yeah, filing shrine. Okay. Got this. We got the stray demon. We got the crafting materials. We got 14k souls, so it's already a level up again. And up we go again. It's one of my favorite shortcuts, by the way. I really like it. Remember when you just were going through this place here, through all the annoying stuff that is in the game, and you land here in this place. Oh wait. And then go down the elevator and say, and you're on filing, trying to think, wait a moment, here I am again? So cool on your first playthrough. Yeah, upgrade weapon. Can rest here just. Don't need Astora, great sword. We keep the Drake sword for range attacks, because I think it's useful to have.
Well, need anything?
No, we can't upgrade the weapon further. We did not find anything for this time, right?
I'll be seeing
Okay.
you there.
Maybe fight this dude really quick. This is dangerous. Okay, when this happens... These things here are so annoying. Let's pull him a bit in this direction. It's probably better for the combat. Do a decent amount of damage to him. Few hits, he's down. Likes bringing himself into the corner. Dead. Drops Demon Titan, which we don't really need, but it's free souls, and why should we not get free souls to get more powerful, more level ups, and so on? Makes no sense, right? Yeah, then we have this little 6k. Is that enough for the next, for all the level up stuff we need to do? I mean, it's complicated, to be honest. We could go. We have to decide what we might do next. For Ornstein and Smaug, I can bring this weapon here to +10. We might go to New Londo and clear New Londo. Really, no, we can't. We don't have the Lord Vessel, right? If we clear New Londo instead of going to Sands, you see the gate is now open there. If we go to New Londo, we could get the very large ember, but to get it, we need to kill. We need to kill an NPC. Else we would need to get there later. Maybe we'll get there later. But on paper, we can definitely upgrade our fancy Zweiner to +... If I complete Sands Fortress, you can bring this weapon to +15 if you have the very large ember, which you find in your Londo. I'm not sure if I should do this. We can bring it definitely to +10, which we will do. But we'll do this next session. I think. And end it here, at least for Dark Souls, I would say. We made quite some progress. Also, did I, do we have a check on the... Great Demon? Iron Golem would be the next boss. I mean, we could kill Sif, we could kill the NPC and clear Nilondo too and do 4 kings now, but, I don't know. Because we have to do this little run around at some point, we have to do it anyway. So I differently, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking how to handle it next time. So I don't know what there is left to do. So I think that was it for Dark Souls today. We could try some other stuff. Because I also thought about making an editing stream today, because I still need to edit a video. It's about Battlefield 2042. So I could maybe switch to this, maybe talk a bit to chat. But it's already relatively late, so probably not worth it. Except chat would say, yeah, an editing stream, where you edit a video for YouTube. I don't know what chat is saying to this, but yeah, I think the Dark Souls section ends here. So for people seeing this on VOD, thank you for watching, and see you in the future. And for the others, yeah, it just continues here. Maybe. Or maybe end the stream completely. It would also be an option. I mean, is there anything else we could do? Good look at games coming out. I'm interested. I still have Sable to play, but it's too late to start it now, in my opinion. But we can maybe postpone the Dark Souls stream next time a bit, or play after Sable or something. I just want to play through it. There are a bunch of other games I'm interested in. We could play another round of GeoTastic at some point again. Also nice. Still have Portugal 4. We could maybe start a Resident Evil 2 randomizer run at some point. Would also be interesting. I still have Rev to complete. I also would love to look into Mount and Blade Bannerlord at some point again. Then Age of Empires 4 is coming out, and I'm a total noob. Didn't Birchman say... It was a Birchman who said he wanted to teach me Age of Empires 2, or something like that. Not sure if you want to get Age of Empires 4. But yeah, I'm definitely considering looking into that, even though I'm terrible at that. You can learn it, I guess, and it might be also interesting to see. 28th of October, so it's 10 days off, roundabout. Depending on your time zone, 11 days. And yeah, quite interested in that game. We still have Far Cry 6. I still consider getting this. Back 4 Blood also came out. Maybe I have to move this from the list here. There's a lot of stuff which we could look into or play. I'm not sure what... Sable is definitely... Sable will be like 1 or 2 streams, depending on my playthrough. Maybe speed, maybe 3, I'm not sure. It's a relatively short game, I heard, which is great. And very interested in this journey there. It's a more relaxed game, so probably not for everyone, but very looking forward to playing that. We still have some other games, like I think it was also Metroidvania, or something, or platformer, I don't know, with a bit of combat. I think it was called Forgone, or something like this. I already bought it. And not the time to play it. We could still play the Ori games, also on the list. Maybe Hades. So many games we could play here. But next is definitely Dark Souls, Death Runs, just as a parallel thing maybe, and Sable. And beyond that, I also thought about maybe starting Super Metroid or something, like a really old school. And I haven't played this in several decades. Like, and I forgot most of this game already, so it's not a blind playthrough. That's something that's weird happened on my desktop. But it's a blind playthrough. No, it's not really a blind. I know the game, but I will have forgotten most of it already, if that makes any sense. It's almost blind, but there's also always a game I also wanted to replay. Same story with it, and it's Final Fantasy VI, which I also haven't played. I think there was a PlayStation 1 version of it, which I still possess, and it came out 2000, I think, roundabout, for the PlayStation 1, and that was the last time I played it. So it's 21 years ago, and yeah, I also forgot pretty much all of it again. So it would be awesome to, because the Final Fantasy VII playthrough was relatively popular, the original Final Fantasy VII playthrough here, and this might be interesting to play too, because it's also really good Final Fantasy. One of the classics of the. I think in a lot of people, it's for a lot of people that played it back in the day and so on, it's considered also the best, or at least one of the best. Definitely worth checking out. So yeah, you see the options are great. Next year or something, or later this year, I assume next year though, Elix 2 comes out, and I might consider playing Elix 1 on stream too at some point, but it probably takes us some time. Not sure if we can make this in time. So as you see, the list of games is just so big. And since I only stream like once or twice a week, it's really difficult to get through all those games. But still very curious what people here would enjoy. So I take a very short break. And I don't know, then we look into some editing stuff. Maybe. Off stream, I'm not sure, chat. I'm really indecisive now. You could also edit while the stream is not running, so I don't have to, because usually streaming when editing slows me down significantly because I just have to comment on everything and so on. A bit messy. Maybe it's smarter to do this off stream. It's already relatively late. It's just a shorter stream today, sorry for that. But I hope it was still decent enough for all of you. So yeah, then I would say thank you people for watching. I consider, if I find the time, next week is a bit busy for me, that's my biggest problem. I want to do a YouTube law Q&A stream on my YouTube channel. Yeah, next week somewhere. I'm not sure when. It can't be Tuesday. Wednesday is also not ideal. Thursday is potentially also not ideal. So maybe tomorrow would be not bad, or Friday. Something like that. But yeah, we will find a place for that. Maybe I may also do it Saturday or something. I'm not sure yet. But as said, there is some stuff next week. It's quite busy for me. I might even consider, like, usually Thursday is also streaming day. Maybe instead of streaming on Twitch, makes a YouTube stream instead or something. Could work, but probably Thursday stream is falling flat. Have to move it, very likely. Because I don't have time in the evening. As a result, yeah, we have to see when I stream next time. Very difficult week to find space for this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you people for watching. Maybe check my YouTube channel or whatever. Wish you a fantastic rest of the day, or a nice evening, nice day, whatever time you're watching this. And I see you somewhere at some point next week, I would say. Latest Sunday. I will definitely stream Sunday as always, if possible. And yeah, happy you like the stream. See you next time. Goodbye. Sleep well.